Hello, God-slaying tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds with me, Blue Angelo. If you've been watching these as I release them day by day, long time no see. I've had a fair bit of a break, got a bit of a cold, kind of typical Christmas wintertime bug, and put me way behind on my recording schedule. So anyway, if I remember correctly, in the last episode we slayed Moander, yeah, god of vegetables or something. I don't know. Seems like it was bad. So we killed him, and yeah, the party did pretty good. I believe we leveled everybody up a fair bit, so we should be looking, all pretty and strong and all that. I did, before I started the episode here, I made sure everyone had all of their spells memorized. Let me see, I'll go a quick overview of what we've got. Our paladin can detest magic. No, he doesn't detest. That's a different kind of class. He's okay with magic, as well as I do need to remember that he can heal and cure disease, lay on hands and cure disease, which is always nice. Fella McGubbins, magic cast. I gave him cure crit because he's like, in my opinion, our primary cleric. So he neutralizes poison and all that. I tried to give a good variety of spells. Oh, also, I stopped memorizing Fairy Fire for the Druid level 1 because it's lame. And we're going to learn Enlarge for Mage level 1 because I hear really good things and I think I remember it being valuable. Christina has got both black and white magic. No. Yes, just not as high level as Fella. So no 5th level. And I believe we tested out in the last couple episodes that Cone of Cold, although sounding amazing on paper, is kind of lame in practice. So we're going to go with Hold Monsters, which is a traditionally handy spell. Works on nearly everything and, makes them helpless, so that's pretty good. As always, kind of a variety of spells. I tried to, make sure we got lots of prayers and blesses. I think we've got one protection from Evil 10 at level 4 Cleric somewhere. And then, mostly fireballs, lightning bolts, ice storms, the usual stuff. I did try to mix it up a little bit, so we've got a few shields and mirror images and stuff for defense. Wrong one. So, Elric, only fighter mage. He has Cone of Cold because he does not know any other level 5 mage spells to his service. I'll have to get him a scroll of something later on that can teach him Hold Monster, or maybe the next level up. Also, I think I've underestimated... Well, level 3 mage spells are really good. Mystic has a lot of them now, so you're going to get to see a lot from him. Alucard, a mage thief fighter, so he's got kind of the same stuff as Elric for the most part. And then Mystic is our super caster with... I think it's like 6 level 1, 2, and 3 mage spells, thanks to that fancy ring we got recently. So he's got, all kinds of stuff. I gave him a bit of Burning Hands, Reduce, makes enemies smaller and weaker, shields, magic missiles, tons of stinking clouds. He's our caster. I thought of giving him 6 fireballs. I really did, but I decided to split it up. So he'll have his blink for himself to make himself hard to hit. A haste buff, although I like to reserve these for emergency hard fights. Lightning bolts and slow. Again, more fireballs and lightning bolts would be nice, but I tried to split it up. Similarly, at 4th level, I gave him the protection from evil, as well as a minor globe, although more ice storms might have been smart. And thanks to his high cleric level, I gave him flame strike. Now, cure critical wounds might be more valuable, but I wanted to make sure someone has the offensive cleric spell for now. And I decided to try Cloud Kill out as opposed to Cone of Cold, because Cloud Kill is okay. I think, unfortunately, most of the enemies we fight are going to be such a high level that it just doesn't do much. Other than that, I didn't really look at our inventory much. I think I had that all set up last episode, hopefully. At least I identified things like the Gloves of Thievery, which we never figured out what would do. We're already using... Do I have 2 of these? Oh, I've got Dexterity and Thievery. Right. I think Dexterity is probably better than Thievery, stuff like that. I assume most of our fancy equipment is going to disappear at the end of the game anyway. So I don't want to go too crazy on the inventory stuff. Last time we collected all kinds of goodies in Pool of Radiance, and I never did figure out what all these Iun stones, Iun, whatever. I never figure out what they all do. Anyway, let's get out of here. I'm pretty sure where we're supposed to go next is Zhentil Keep, which is up here. Because at Ulash, they caused us a lot of problems, those Zhenterim. So we're going to go deal with that. So that's the plan. Back to Ulash. Let's take the trail. I'm in a rush. You were approached by a Red Plume patrol. Look, didn't I deal with that one already? I can't remember what bonds we still have, but I thought we just fixed that. Maybe this is why we need to go to Zhenterim and deal with it. Because these guys, well, they're not really supposed to be enemies. These are just soldiers from Ulash or from Hilsfar. So, unfortunately, we're just going to kill them. Or fortunately, depending on how you look at things. Do we have any good... Nah, we're just going to defend here. I want to fireball them, basically, and that'll speed it up enough. The trick, of course, is getting good line of sight. This should be fine. Cast, fireball. I wish I had more fireballs ready, as always, but... Now, we are outdoors as well, so they're not as large. We'll just target here. Should hit most of them. A good number of them. Gotta get back into the habit of fighting here. Okay, we got pretty good line of sight, I think. We'll start with another fireball here. I should just only learn fireballs. It's tempting. And then Mystic... Oh, Mystic of Bach can barely move. That's disappointing. I must have given him too much money or something. Can I cast it on these guys? Yeah, this should kill these guys for sure. 39, that's a nice high damage, wow. Very beautiful. So I forgot to double check our weight restrictions and stuff. Typical newbie mistake, right? Let's throw in another fireball. There we go. We'll put it there just so it doesn't hit our friend. So those guys are nearly dead. I think now we just run in and murderize them. Got a Dragon Slayer sword here. I kind of forgot about that. I'm sure we'll find some dragons before too much longer. We've been attacked by them just wandering around before, so... It's not that unusual to expect to find some more. I love that, like, everyone's getting 2 attacks per turn now. So good. Okay, and Elric, go up there and finish him. Or not. Earth Darkness, you go up there and finish him from behind. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, nice little warm-up battle there. Good stuff. A little bit of experience. I don't really care about their loot. Exit and no. Oh, maybe I should have shared the money and moved that around. Before we continue, first off, I'm going to use my Gold Box Companion to restore spells. So just pretend we rested for a while. Too much hassle to relearn the fireballs every single time. And what am I here for? Loot. So, yeah, movement of 3. That's like all from... it's almost all from money, I think. So we might just... I might just start dropping it. I've had some discussions in the comments about money being worthless. What else is at 9, which is fine. Alucard's got lots. Yeah, you know, we've got... Can I even drop it from here? Drop. Platinum. Say goodbye to all your money, guys. So that's... Let's just leave and come back, see if that updates. Yeah. So now he's up to 12 movement. That's more like it. And I believe with plate mail, no matter how much... Unless you're, like, over-encumbered, 9 is your max. Plate mail, 9 is your max. Splint mail... Actually, I think 9 is your max for that. I think Splint mail, like plate mail, has a base of 6. And then Enchanted seems to give you +3. Splint... No armor? Oh, right, yeah, you've got that amazing Bracers of AC2. Really, really good. Forgot about that. So yeah, you'll always have the max possible. Okay, good. We didn't even take any damage there, so that was pretty good. Journey on to... Well, we're not going to go to Tesh Wave yet. We're going to go to Zhentil. So we haven't really been to, like, the top northwest area yet. We kind of started here at whatever the name of that first city was, and we worked up here, killed a bunch of dark drow, met some black dragons, came up to Hillsfar and then Ulash and killed a god, and now we're going to Zendil Keep to deal with some... I don't even know what we consider these Zhenterim, just bad guys. Let's take the wilderness this time. We made it without an encounter, that's nice. Alright, well let's search area, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Search the area first. Stop! Get over here! We have some questions for you. The guards take you aside for questioning. Oh. Alright. I still got this thing set up. We should be good to go. What do you say? 32. Go to the journal. Go down to 30 and 2. You are rudely questioned by 2 of the guards and their commander. For every yes answer you give, one of the guards sneers knowingly and marks it down. Oh. For every no answer, the other guard snorts and marks it in a different ledger. The commander writes down all your party's vital statistics, like height and age, including where you came from and your names. Why aren't we just lying to these guys? Why do we have to answer? This is like Zhenterim. Anytime you ask them about their questioning, they all turn, sneer, and the commander says, "We're preparing a file on you. This is strictly routine." Honestly, team, why did not you all say, "My name is X. Like, literally X. My name is X. I'm Y years old. Bite me." As you leave, you overhear a guard say, "Just as the little thief said." The commander replies, "Don't worry. They'll get theirs. Kill them right now." Earth Darkness, I guess you're a paladin. Alucard, stab him in the back. You join the teeming masses of the inner city. Oh, goody. Well, we're getting eyed suspiciously. Let's, this should be Zhentil Keep. Alright, well, let's go look around town. This looks like a friendly place. Exactly not. Okay, this is locked, so we're not gonna cause any troubles yet. Wish you could just knock on the door. Seems like a reasonable thing to do on a locked door. Just, hello, anybody home? Aren't those the ones she told us about? Who? We got an inn that's doesn't allow red plumes. Well, we're not red plumes. We got rooms you can stay in. You gonna stay? No, I just came to hassle you. Well, thanks for nothing. Rude. You see a pair of crossed swords over the doorway. Oh. Didn't even know there was a door here. What you got? You got anything magical? They totally do not have anything magical. Also, he's charging quadruple the normal price, so forget that. Thanks for nothing, cheapskate. You overhear, they look like the ones just the halfling described. Priests of Bane and their bodyguards are upon you. Well, priests of Bane are pretty bad. Let's just kill them. No fighting in the streets. Let's just say, well, no. Let's say they attacked us, so let's parlay. And because they're Bane, let's be abusive. These guys are not nice. They didn't like that very much, I guess. So we got a Zhentil Cleric and a Zhentil Fighter. Well, the one thing is, make sure someone smacks that Cleric. Otherwise, this should be pretty easy. There you go. No magic from him. And honestly, we're just going to let Mystic chill for a while. Elric, Dragon Slay the Cleric. Alright, no magic from you guys. Honestly, we're just going to leave Mystic out of this one. It's totally cool. Yeah, it's fine. Probably could have used Mystic of Bob, but I figured might as well just let the fighters deal with it. Easy fight. I mean, maybe some of the stuff's magical. I gave Earth Darkness a detect magic spell. Here you go, buddy. First spell. There is magic stuff. I mean, the odds of anything this being useful to us are, I imagine, quite low, but it's magic crossbow. Fine, we'll take it. No, I don't want to go let's go identify it while we're right by the shop. That's what I was thinking, basically. Yeah, tell us what we found. So, chainmail +1. It's not worth it. ID. Broadsword +1. Also not worth it. Light crossbow +1. You know, it's probably better than a lot, but I just don't care enough to sell everyone's arrows, buy quarrels, and start using this stuff. So we're just going to sell it. Well, I mean, quarrels +1 might have been worthwhile, but whatever. Another chainmail +1. Another mace +1. We got a lot of stuff that just isn't worth anything. Honestly, we just have too much money. It's not really worth... Okay, we have to leave the shop, leave my money on the ground, and then view, drop. We'll drop like $1,000. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so, you know, the people of Zhenterim should be very happy, of Zhentil Keep, because we're just going to drop platinum all over the ground wherever we go. Just a stream of platinum. Like, we left like 1,000 platinum or something in the shop, and then we left 1,000 platinum in the street just outside of it. Okay, that's locked as well. You see some mages, okay, and soldiers. Mages and their bodyguards. Hello? Well, I don't know if these guys are evil or not, so I guess we'll be nice. I just know that, like, if it says Bane, things are bad. So these guys are just some random mages, as far as I know. Let's be nice. They attacked us. Well, what kind of town is this? Zhentil mages just attack you and you say hello? Oops. Let's move a little bit closer here. And cast, like, Stinking Cloud. It's always good on spellcasters. So, like, if I cast it here, it should disable 2 of them from casting, period. Even if they're just coughing. And then Alucard, if you could hit this guy. There we go. No magic from you. Alright. That guy. We'll let Mystic finish that guy. There we go. Mage is dead. That's good. That's what we wanted. This seems like a really easy fight. Let's just zip through it then, basically. Just want to make sure I got that guy finished off before he had a chance to do anything. One little magic spell just to make sure we didn't have any enemy casters. And then we're good. Nice, easy fight. Well, if that's what they want to do, I think we could take out most of this city if that's all they've got, basically. And that was worth a lot of... Well, a lot. That was worth good experience. Again, probably some of this is magical. I don't care. I mean, what would the mages have dropped? Bracers. It's possible they're darts plus... Well, yeah, it's probably darts +1 and bracers of AC like 4 or something. 4 or 6. Probably a dagger +1. I just don't think it's worth our time. No. Just gonna leave it there. Whatever lucky peasant finds them. This city's ready to blow it. Well, is that so? I've got 5 tired men ready. Magic shop. Alright. Purchase. What can you get at the magic shop? Well, now, maybe I shouldn't have been throwing away all of our money. So, it's really expensive, but I wonder what are on these scrolls. I mean, it could be like level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It probably is. Oh! Alright, we're going to have to buy some of these. Seems to be the... I mean, and wands of magic missiles aren't bad either, to be honest. And arrows +1. You could spend a lot of money here making sure everyone had +1 arrows. That would be the most smartest way of doing this, would be to buy everyone like 100 arrow +1s. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm gonna be exciting. We're going to buy... You know what? Technically, Fella McGubbins is got level 1 magic. So let's buy him a level... I assume level 1 magic scroll. There we go. Do we have to... We don't probably... Do we have to identify it? We do have to identify it. We did not have to identify it. Well, you know me. He actually can't learn from scrolls, as it turns out. I thought he could read from scrolls because he was a ranger that has the ability. It may be... Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me. I thought that would be fine. Sorry, fella. I tried. Let's see, Can't use that right now? because we're in the store. View items, use. There we go. Okay, so we can teach, I imagine, basically any of our mages, we can teach them Burning Hands, Charm Person, or Magic Missile now. Because I could buy as many of those as I wanted. Right? I think so. Let's pool, and let's just buy one of each. Buy. And then we spent a lot of our platinum. We got all the scrolls. We'll share our money, make sure Alucard, or Mystic's a little bit, he's a little bit weighed down, but not enough for me to care too much. Well, this might be a good way to burn through a lot of our money, actually. Like, that's actually kind of cool. Oops, what do we got here? Mirror image, knock, and I was thinking about teaching more people mirror image and knock, to be honest. That's not bad. More haste, blink, and lightning bolt. Notably no fireballs, but that's okay. Dimension door, confusion, charm monster for level 4. Are we missing anything? Would be nice to have ice storm or something. Cloud kill and hold monster. That's actually really valuable. I'm not going to scribe all these right now, but I'm going to buy... No, I'm not going to buy any more right now, but I might come back later on and buy another level 5 scroll and maybe another level 4 scroll. Because some of those spells are good, and our mages don't have them all for everyone. Well, that's cool. Very nice shop. You see a legless soldier sitting in the little cart. When he spots you, he points and starts to yell, "Yulash, you're the ones who you killed Fritz." Uh-huh. He starts grunting incoherently and pushing himself down the street. I don't even know who Fritz is. I'll let him go. He continues down the street. The crowds have thinned out a bit. See, I'm a nice guy. Let's check out this building. It's locked. I'm not going to start picking into doors just yet. You over here. Hey, buddy. Watch where you're... Oh, excuse me. He rushes off in panic. Yeah, that's more appropriate. Equipment shop. Alright. What you want? What you buy? Silver mirror. Nah, we're never going to need mirrors and oil. Crazy. What a waste of money. It's like buying rope. I hear Zal's got Dimswort the Sage locked up. Have we... I've heard of Zal before. Is that one of the guys that bonded us? Okay, look. Bane, you're just going to have to die. Do we get to kill the god Bane too? That'd be kind of fun. I think one of the priests had not been hit. But now we have. Just kind of spreading out my attacks across all the priests. Just to make sure they can't cast Hold Person. Like whatever he was probably trying to cast Hold Person right there. Still, not a very difficult fight, in my opinion. Just put everyone on guard. Another bit of experience. Not as much as for killing those mages. I'm not going to bother. I mean, now that I have stuff to spend my money on, theoretically it would be valuable. It's just too much hassle, honestly. Let's just leave it. But I could see buying all the, or picking up all their magic stuff and selling it, and just learning all the spells for everybody. It's also locked. Okay, lots of locked doors. Oops, missed that one. Fresh blood is splashed on the wall. That's not very nice. Looks like she was right. People are running indoors and shutting windows. The Gorge and Grod shop. Arena combat betting. Okay, hold on. Whenever the game says betting, let's make sure we save. What can I get you to drink? Grog. That'll be 1 platinum. Man, that's expensive grog. Alright. You over here, Tavern Tale 39. Well, we haven't heard any of these in a while. So let's see what we got. Or, sorry, he said Tavern Tale, right? Yeah. Eventually, these games combine them, I believe. So that you don't have to scroll down to a different set. Zal is sending specially trained terror teams to harass Yulash. I think we already dealt with that. I hear that he's looking for mercenaries for special training. Alright. Alright. Would you like to gamble on the arena combats? Well, let's find out more. You note... the rules are explained to you, and you note them down as Journal 23. Okay. Sounds like we're going to do some betting. And probably lose our money, but... what else do you do with your money other than bet it? Okay, here's the scoop. You got your condemned prisoners. Them's as admitted as they was guilty. Okay, they confessed, apparently. They has to fight the monsters without no weapons. We give you 3 to 1 if you choose the prisoners. Straight even if you choose the monsters. On the other hand, you got your accused criminals. Them's a said they was not guilty. Not guilt. They gets to keep their weapons as they're fighting to see if Bane will judge them as worthy. We give you 2 to 1 on either side. Just set yourself and pays your money. Only need 1 platinum piece to play. Well, you know me and gambling. Let's totally gamble. Earth Darkness, you're a paladin, you're not allowed to gamble. Totally Mystic of Ba. The accused versus the monsters of Zhenterim Keep. So accused are the ones that have weapons. So we'll go with the accused. The prisoners lost. That's great. Let's try. Let's have some honey. Let's have some honeyed mead. And Mystic's Pain. Tavern Tale. Okay, this is the last one. Then we're moving on with our life. Tavern Tale 18. There's too many Tavern Tales to just sit here all day. Way too many. Buccaneers are raiding the Moonsea again. Yeah. Alright. I'm sure you guys can read all of these Tavern Tales yourself if you just pause the video and look at the Tavern Tale list. Would you like to gamble? Sure, one more time. And this time, Alucard, maybe you're a little bit luckier. Condemned. So these guys get no weapons. Let's go with the monsters. Congratulations, you won 1 platinum coin. Well, that's great. Let's get out of here. No. I just want to leave. You can do... You don't have to buy anything to drink as long as you bet. If you don't bet on the arena, then you get kicked out. Alright. Some Zhenterim Keep guards come crashing out of the tavern. They glare at you suspiciously as you pass by. Glare back, everyone. Glare back. Can't go in there. Yet. Look on their arms. That's them. Okay, I think these number 12s are probably all the same. Just houses. A woman and her young child start the path close to you. She grabs the child in panic and rushes off. Okay, whatever. Rotten food. Yeah, we're not getting treated very nicely. Drag a body around the corner. What? Troopers, priests, and mages all at odds. Dimsworth the Sage has disappeared. Kick it! You're not allowed to do that. You overheard. You can't find a decent mark anywhere. Everyone's a mage or a priest with magical protection. Now, Flan, there's a city first. So I guess the thieves are having a tough time because everyone's protected here. The city has gone silent. Streets are deserted. An ominous dread seeps into your bones. I was hoping it would quiet down eventually, honestly. This has been a noisy place. A dreamlike voice in your head says, "Great danger lies before you. Be fully prepared." You know what that means. I'm not casting Bless yet. A female halfling appears from a hidden niche. I'm not sure that's how you spell... Is that how you spell niche? Maybe. You enter her statement as Journal 50. Okay, this sounds relatively important. Journal 50. Olive says, "Well now, aren't we a fine bunch of adventurers? My name's Olive Ruskedel, and I know a bit about those tattoos on your arms. A pal of mine had some similar marks a while back. I wonder where he is." She is. Ah, right. That'll be, the strange spelling girl. We met her before. I forget her name. Listen, you've got to get hold of the Amulet of Lathander. There's a man who could help you, but he's been captured and is being held prisoner inside the temple. His name is Dimsworth the Sage, and he helped that friend of mine I told you about. I have a secret way into the temple. Alright. Sounds like a deal to me. Sure. It's probably a trap, but we'll follow the obviously bard. She's got a harp, or lute, I guess, maybe. You have entered the dark shrine. Now she sacrifices us to the unholy demons through a hole in the wall created by a magical device carried by the halfling. As the walls close behind you, you see the device smoke and disappear. Oh, it's a hole in the wall. As Olive leads you through the dungeons, she explains about Dimswort the Sage. Alright. The human you are looking for, named Dimswort, he's a very good sage and a music lover, which is why we get along. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Did you know that I was a bard? Oh, we know. Yes, sir, I've got my harp right here and I could sing for you. Well, maybe now is not the time. Anyway, Fzal Chembrel has captured Dimswort in order to learn about the other bonds. I can get you to the jail cell, but I need you to help get him out. I can wriggle out my own way. I'm sure you can. I can't have any of the Banite priests catching sight of me. But only someone as slippery as I can squeeze through. Alright, girl. I think we should just cast the spell invisibility on her and we'd be fine. Dimswort is just beyond this door. Olive smiles and disappears. Is it Dimswort or, like, Bane himself? It's kind of what I'm expecting. But anyway, let's go through the door. Alucard, or just somebody pick the door. There you go. You see an old man in the cell. He introduces himself, and you record his remarks. Sometimes the sentence structure is a bit odd. Number 12. Oh, this is a long one, guys. Okay, I don't think I'm going to read it. That's like over a page of writing. Let's just skim. His name's Dimswort. He knows some bonds like us. Yeah, he knows there was 5 bonds originally. Evil powers, yada yada. We can use it to our advantage somehow. Sounds unlikely. Okay, he knows about the one... I already did that. Mogion's dead. Yeah, the Z is Zhenterim. That's why we're here, really. Honestly. He's looking for lawful good weapons and hidden magical items. I'd take that. But it's not in the keep. Okay. Okay, so he's trying to... Fzal, the next guy we're going to have to kill probably, is trying to trick good people into using his weapons. Yeah, that's fine. Dracondrus, we already did that. The Claws of Flame or Tyranthraxis. Oh, surprise! So I think all that we have left is the Zed and the Tyranthraxis, honestly. I think we only have 2 bonds left. Because we did the Thieves, we did Dracondus, and we did Moander. So that's 3 out of 5 done. He's the greatest threat, yada yada yada, you gotta do it last. He controls the Pool of Radiance. To finish off Tyranthraxis, even though there's 2 more games after this, you'll need artifacts. Okay, we need the Amulet of Lathander somewhere here. Dracondrus has the Helm of Dragons. Did I get that? Or did I forget about that? Huh. Mogion controls... Okay, we definitely got the gauntlets. Maybe this is like the last thing we need, interestingly enough. None of these items are of any use... Except, so I imagine they're in our invisible inventory. So once they would be quest items in future games. Once we get to the Pool of Radiance, then we'll deal with that. I even have an idea where that is. There's that weird old man that keeps telling us where to go. It's probably Tyranthraxis. Alright, thanks for the information. I skimmed through it, and I think I got the general gist. Will you take him along? Well, I guess. So, he's going to follow us around. Let's check out this room. This room has many mirrors hanging from the ceiling in no apparent order. As you walk, different mirrors activate as you pass. Vague shapes seem to shimmer inside their glassy surfaces. Dimswort looks about in awe, even. This is a scrying room. Fzal must be spying on all the different creatures in Zhentil that could potentially be used against him. You see a pack of griffins with clipped wings feeding on a suspicious-looking carcass. Okay. Well, I actually redecided. I'm gonna explore the keep in the next episode. We're already at a good amount of time for this episode, and this is actually a reasonable cutoff point. So we've got Dimswort the Sage. We're gonna have to go beat up Fzal and try to find the Amulet of Lathander. Lathander, I believe, is one of those good gods, the healing guys, the nice ones. Not like Bane. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.